Every year around this time, Construction Skills Queensland releases its funded training plan for the construction industry. It's a tough market right now, and training is one surefire way for tradies and businesses to be more competitive. There has never been a more important time for CSQ funded training. Industry experts think the Australian economy will shrink by 5% this year because of the pandemic. No industry can escape these numbers, but construction is better placed than most to weather the storm. So far, things have not been as bad as many expected. While around 5 to 6% of construction jobs have been lost, it has been much worse in other industries that have had double-digit job losses. We can thank our governments for this. A string of policies are helping keep the construction industry afloat. People are also changing the way they spend their money. No one is taking an overseas holiday at the moment, and a lot of that spending has been channelled into renovating. More construction-related loans were issued in the month of July than even before COVID. And that is usually a strong sign for future building activity. But government support is not a long-term solution. CSQ will be doing all it can to help people and businesses in the industry with a $42 million training and support package this year. This includes targeted increases like an 11% increase in funding for higher-level skills qualifications in general construction, $1 million more funding for civil short courses and qualifications to support the growing civil pipeline, and more than double the funding for small business education and training. The industry needs real support for training right now, and CSQ has made it easier to get that help. They have cut eligibility red tape. They've added funding for a bunch of new courses, and they have adjusted course funding levels so that over 66 courses now receive more CSQ funding. This is the first annual training plan to be launched in the middle of a pandemic, and CSQ is not taking a business as usual approach. They are doubling their funding for mental health and suicide prevention to get more support for the industry workforce in this difficult time. And the Industry Skills Coordination Program will get a 33% increase in funding to develop new activities that will benefit the wider industry. And not to forget our important apprentices. CSQ is adding $1 million under the Apprentice Advanced Plus program so that apprentices can add new skills and qualifications to fast-track their career path. Yes, times are going to be tough for a while, but it won't be forever. And CSQ-funded training and workforce development will make a real difference along the way. So hop onto the CSQ course selector or call your local industry engagement manager to take the next step.